Okay, hello. Hello everyone. Back for another Terraria stream. And yeah, pretty normal day today. Nothing to really announce before we get started. I did do my homework and I did everything that I said I was going to do last week. I did that basically all last night because I forgot. I did most of the arena on like Tuesday or Wednesday or something, and then I forgot about the potions. So last night I spent like 2 or 3 hours just fishing, basically. I created this new world. It's just a classic world uh, for fishing. Just some fish for the crimson fish. I caught some crimson tiger fish and some hemo piranhas, they're called. And yeah, I'll show you everything else that I got along the way, because like I said, it did take me a few hours. So I got some other loot along with that. And we also did get some new NPCs, actually. We got the merchant back. He's returned after like 3 weeks or something. I don't know. It's been a while since we've seen this guy. The merchant is back. Um, we completed some quests, or I completed some quests, I guess, technically. Um, so now my fishing pole shoots out 3 rods every time I cast it, which is very nice. I think it's, or maybe it's just 2 actually. Maybe it's not 3. Yeah, maybe it's just 2. Um, okay, yeah, just 2. Still better than 1. It helped me out to catch all those fish. So yeah, we got that. We got some fishing quests done. We got this pocket guide, which displays some fishing information. I think it just gives us our fishing power at any given time. We've got that now. Uh, what else did we get? No new accessories. That's all the same. I think I got some new items. Let me see. Yeah, we got all of these potion powers. I got crate power, endurance, fishing, rage, warmth, wrath, and heart reach, and then also mining on top of that. Um, I used basically all of the plants that I had. Uh, so all the other potions, we don't really need any other potions at the moment, but in the future, we're gonna have to gather some more plants before we make more potions. I got this enchanted sword, which is a material, so I wanted to see what that crafts into before selling it, or just throwing it in the trash. I believe that's the only weapon I got. Everything else was like arrows, gel, the standard stuff, bombs, stuff like that, bomb fish. Oh no, actually, no, we did get a new weapon. We got a snowball cannon from I believe it was an ice crate from the ice biome. I'm gonna turn the game up just a little bit. I'm looking at my meters here. It looks like my voice is kind of overpowering the game. It looks like. I can't really tell, but hopefully that's a little bit better. Yeah, I got the snowball cannon. I haven't really seen what it can do yet, but it just shoots a bunch of snowballs. We're gonna have to gather a bunch of those to use it. It is also a material, but we can't craft anything with it yet because I think we need area light for that, and we still can't get area light. We got another new NPC. We got the bone merchant, the skeleton merchant. I think he is in the forest right now. I think he functions the same way as the traveling merchant, except he sells stuff related to mining, like splunker glow sticks, um, better potions, or like different potions. I don't know if they're better, but just different potions. Um, bombs, stuff like that. Counterweights for melee users, things of that nature. I don't really know if we need anything from him, but I mean, he moved in, so that's another new NPC for us. I think that's it. I think everyone else has been here for a while. I think it's just these two that are new. There's a couple new other new items that we got that I'm trying to find, but I can't remember. No new ores. Some Flink's fur. Some blighted gel, which I don't think we had before. I don't think we can really do anything with these. But, you know, just keeping them, just to keep them. Maybe we'll use them later. Oh, right, we got some new pets. Right. I got this fuzzy carrot mount, which summons a rabbit. It's about the same as not using the rabbit. Like, the running speed is about the same. It doesn't really make us go any faster, but it lets us jump higher, I believe. Maybe? Actually, maybe not. But it maybe would help us jump higher, but I can't really tell. So that's just a cool thing to use. I guess it's more cosmetic than anything, but you know, we'll keep it around. Maybe we'll use it just for fun later. Got some like pets which don't do anything. We got some amber mosquitoes from slush. I had to put some slush in the extractinator, I believe it's called. Get some amber for one of the potions. And I ended up getting a couple amber mosquitoes, which summon a baby dinosaur. We were rocking that for a minute, but then I picked up this zephyr fish, which summons a flying fish. And that was the most recent one that I've gotten, so we're rocking with that now. Oh, actually, maybe this one I just got. I didn't realize I just got this one. Oh no, never mind. We've had this one for a while. I guess I got a second one of those. That's cool. Oh, we got a new vanity set. We got the fishing vanity set. So now we get to look like a fish man. Now we have, I think, 3 full sets, actually. We have this fishing set. We have the mushroom set. Makes us look like Toad from Mario. And then, it's not really a vanity set, but we have the mining set as well. We can exchange for our armor to get some benefits. That's cool. See what this sword crafts into before I forget. Another sword. We're not going to use that. Another sword we're not going to use. Cosmic cone. A hat so pointy it could pierce the heavens. Oh, that's cool. We can keep that for sure. We can keep the sword around just to make that. That's fine. Yeah, let me show you the arena. It's a bit bigger than it was. A good amount bigger. I had to mine out a good chunk of the walls. And I put some mud around the perimeter so that the mushroom grass grows along the walls and the ceiling. And I will explain why once we get there. I also decided to mine out a good chunk of the cave leading up to the arena. Because I kept getting caught on like little ledges and like hooks in the terrain, I guess you could say. A lot of this has been mined out, smoothed out, so it's easier to walk across. I realized I could have just made like a tunnel straight down, but I mean, this is fine. Lets us get around the cave a bit easier too, so if you ever need to get anywhere else in the cave, that's a bit easier now. Yeah, here's the arena. A bit bigger, you can tell. I spaced out the torches evenly, so it looks nice and it's not so distracting. there is mushroom grass growing along the ceiling and the walls, so that if we go, you know, like up here in the arena, we're not like taken out of the biome because that will enrage the boss. Um, so you know, I don't think it's quite done yet, growing. So we still have like this top of the arena. The very top of the arena is not counted as a mushroom biome. I don't think. Maybe. I might be wrong about that, but yeah, the music just changed. So we're gonna have to wait just a little bit for that to grow in before we start to fight Crabulon again. But yeah, it's all good. All the platforms are in place, the torches are in place. Got a couple campfires spaced out around here. And yeah, this should be enough. I don't really think we need anything bigger than this for Crabulon. I guess we'll do what we have to if we do need to do that. Yeah, that's gonna be that. Like I said, I got the potions all crafted and everything, so we have a bunch of buffs available to us now. I think we have a lot of extra fish as well if we need like food or something. I don't really know if we need food, but you know, we need like to sell them or something like that, or if they craft into some other recipe, then we have them. And some extra bait, stuff like that. So pretty good haul. I'm trying to think if we got anything else. I don't know if we really did. Oh, I did improve these arenas as well. The other arenas, I cleaned up the torches on these ones finally. So now this one looks all nice. There's a couple campfires. Torches are all even, and the desert one is also looking nice as well. That is all done. The arena stuff maybe took me about an hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours at most. Also because of the mushroom arena, all the enemies down there kept giving me a problem. But yeah, in total that took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to do. And the fishing took me another 2.5 hours or so. So I would say it was pretty worth it to do it off stream, because I would have just spent the entirety of today and some of next stream just doing all of that, which would, I think, be pretty boring. Felt pretty boring while I was doing it. So I would say that's pretty worth it. So now I think we can just kind of mainline Crabulon. We don't have to really worry about much else. We can also start to look at different combinations of these as well. Because now, at this point, we're starting to get so many of them that we kind of need to combine them in order to save space. So we're going to do that really quick, just to keep a tally on what we have to do in the future. But yeah, let me show you my plant total now. All of these are basically gone except for the moon glow and the fire blossom, because I didn't use them as much as the other ones. Fire blossom, I don't think I used it all. I don't really need that right now. Yeah, I had a whole list of potions that I wanted to get to work on. Sorry, let me kind of improve my lighting here. I feel like my camera looks weird. It's like too bright. Alright, let me close my window a little bit. I don't know, maybe that's a little better. Maybe. But yeah, I didn't really need the fire blossoms at all, and I didn't really need many day blooms or moon glows, so those are still kind of in stock. But all the other ones I needed most of. And I had other potions that I wanted to make as well, just to get them off the list. But we don't have enough of any of these here. These are kind of the main culprits. Thorn, Blinkroot, and Waterleaf. Didn't have enough of those, so gotta wait on those for a while. But we got the ones that we need. Have Regeneration. No, we already had that one. Heart Reach. So we got increased heart pickup range now. We have reduced damage from cold sources, which would have been nice against King Slime, but, you know, we fight a ice boss later on, that'll come in handy. We've got increased damage, just straight up increased damage. We've got fishing power for increased fishing skill. We've got mining power for increased mining speed. Crates power for better crates in the, while we're fishing. We've got rage power for increased critical chance. So we'll do even more damage with that than all the other ones that we already had. Also endurance. Forgot about endurance, which is reduced damage. I don't think it's like armor increase or anything. I think it's just straight up reduced damage. That's cool. And I'm just realizing that we also got this guy. I went to the ice biome a little bit, and I found this guy in a chest. This is an ice machine, which is used to create furniture out of ice, I believe. That's cool. But yeah, let's start looking at what we can craft with all of these. I already know for well-fed, swiftness, was it regen, and iron skin. Those are all one set that we need to combine with the well-fed, like the major, yeah, the major well-fed one. We need to upgrade this still. I still haven't found major food, so still on the lookout for that. I don't know. I don't remember any of these other ones. Let's take a look here. Thorns. Need Rage and Wrath, which we do have. Wrath, Rage. Summoning. Okay. Titan, which we do not have. We do not have either of these. Thorns and Inferno, which we also do not have. So that's a work in progress. Archery. Oh, that's right. We need ammo reservation for archery. Okay. Gills. Water walking and flipper. Okay. Obsidian skin. Need Splunker, Night Owl, mining, and shine. We just have mining. So far, it's looking like we're gonna have to do a lot of gardening here to get all of these done. Fishing power, sonar power, and crates power. We just need sonar. We can get that one pretty easily. Endurance. Need heart reach, life force, and warmth. Life force, I believe we need a fish that is from hard mode. So we can't even get that yet, even if we wanted to. It's gonna be that. Recall, I believe we needed, yeah, potion of return. Maybe we can do that too. That seems not that bad. Mana, right. Okay. I guess we can get that one as well. That doesn't seem that bad. We have like a lot of different paths we can go down then. Alright. My brain is kind of telling me we should go down like the fishing one first, because we just need sonar for that one. The recall one, because we just need return. Then the magic one, because we just need mana regen, I believe it was. So those can be easy to get. The other ones are going to take some time, because I think ammo reservation requires a certain fish. Gills, water walking, and flipper might be kind of easy to grab, maybe. I don't really remember what we need for those potions, but that one might be kind of simple. Splunker, what was it? Splunker, Night Vision, and some other one, I think. Splunker and Night Vision. Oh, Shine, that's right. Well, we do have a good amount of all of them, so maybe that one can be kind of easy to get to as well. I don't think any of these require a fish. We just need to grow the plants. Will be good. Summoning Potion, Titan Potion, and Inferno Potion, I believe, all require a special fish, so that one's going to be tough. And then the Well-Fed, we just have to find food, so not that bad. Okay. In that case, let's go and fight Crabulon, and then we'll come back to this and see if we can get any of these done today. I'm gonna organize them maybe by difficulty of finishing them. This is probably gonna be the hardest one to finish. Then maybe this one, because we need Life Force, which requires that fish I was talking about. Ammo Reservation probably is next. City and Skin and Mining and all those other ones probably are next. Probably Gills, Turn, Magic, Fishing, all these other ones here. Alright. Yeah, for Crabulon, of course, we don't need every one of these. So let's see what we need. Probably Iron Skin, Generation, Swiftness, Well-Fed, probably all those. Magic Power, Wrath, Rage, Thorns, Endurance, Heart Reach, Archery. Alright, maybe that is most of them. I didn't realize most of these were offense and defense based, but kind of makes sense. Let's go and take these into battle and see how we do. Oh, right, the snowball cannon. Probably make a bunch of snowballs first. Pretty sure we can make unlimited snowballs. Any other ammo, so let's go and do that. Yeah, okay. Leave that right there. And probably we should replace this because the projectiles are a bit slow. Probably not that great for Crabulon. But I don't really know how this is. Oh, it's not that great either. Or at least, you know, it's not that fast shooting. So maybe it's not that great against the boss either. It's fine. We can't beat Crabulon right now. I honestly really doubt that we can't, because we got pretty close last week without, you know, these extra powers. But I think we should be good now. To be fair, I have not practiced at all or tried to fight him off stream, so I kind of am out of, you know, my muscle memory. Like, it's gone now. So it's probably going to take me a few tries just to get back up to normal. We should be okay. The arena's bigger. It's a bit more well lit. Yeah, we should be okay. I'm going to use my... Actually, no. I was going to say I was going to use my magic build, but we don't really have a whole lot that does that much damage. I think my arrows probably do the most damage right now. Unfortunately, we don't get that buff from the rusty medallion because we're underground. Yeah, usually when we shoot arrows or bullets or something like that, a bunch of little droplets start falling from the sky, but we're not going to get that with, you know, being underground and all that. Yeah, we'll try out with the ranged build first. If that doesn't work, we'll switch over. And we'll see which one does the best, and then just keep grinding it out until we win. Yeah. Go ahead and make a marker here, and then we'll get started.